Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name's Marie. Today I'm going to be doing November favorites. I'm actually filming inside my house tonight because if you didn't know, Netflix has a fireplace for your home. So yeah, I'm like, oh my gosh. For the month of December, we're filming in front of the fireplace and maybe like January. And we're actually having some winter weather here on Maui today. It rained and it was cold. I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It's dreamy. Okay, so let's jump right in because I actually have a lot to say about my favorites this month, even though there aren't that many items. The first item is this Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. This came to me by way of Beauty Heroes. It's a very well-known product, probably, you know, if you're into green beauty, you've seen or heard about it. It's extremely moisturizing for a toner. It's got great ingredients. It starts with aloe and then it goes on with a bunch of oils. And it really is hydrating and makes you think to yourself, where has it been all my life? And the cool thing is it's made in the USA. So that kind of stuff always stands out to me. I've been using it at night when I need most of my hydration, and I've just been loving it, and it smells lovely. So I love this, and I love Beauty Heroes for sending it. Next up is this Lotus Way Inner Peace Anointing Oil. So if you've never heard of Lotus Way, they make flower and gemstone essences, and they make them in a variety of forms. Like you can take them sublingually, like put them under your tongue. You can use them as a mist, or they make these roller balls, which are kind of similar to like an essential oil roller ball. But I really love this one in particular. It's inner peace, so it has gemstone and flower essences that support manifesting inner peace within you. And it also smells strongly of lavender. So this month particularly, I had to go to the dentist because I thought I needed a root canal. Well, it turned out it was just my TMJ flaring up because I was clenching my teeth at night. So my dentist told me I needed to relax a little bit. So I've started using, I already had this and loved it, but I started using it at night on my temples and behind my jaw, and it really made a difference. I don't know if it's the lavender or the flower and gemstone essences, but I think overall as this product, I've really enjoyed it, and it really saved me because nothing else, massaging it daily wasn't helping. Doing all kinds of things to kind of relieve stress and calm down before bed, nothing was helping. So, but this worked wonders. Next up is this. And what's this, you wonder? Well, it just so happens the day after Thanksgiving or Saturday, I think it was the Saturday, Target had a special where it was if you spent $100, you got $50 off on their Christmas stuff. So I basically went in and got all our Christmas cards, all our wrapping paper, Christmas lights, a couple little extra things, gift tags, and got it all for $50. And this was one of the super cool things that I was just like, oh my God, it's so pretty for wrapping. Then I have this Siam Twilight Be Calm Serum. So this, when I first opened, this came in my box wallet subscription box, and when I first opened the box, I had a strong smell of black cumin oil, and I was like, oh no, because I tend to hate the smell of black cumin oil. I know hate is a strong word, but yes, I tend to hate it. I tend to avoid any product that even has the remotest amount of it in there. However, somehow this product, which the #1 ingredient is black cumin oil, has won me over. So the reason I gave it a try and the reason I just pushed myself to keep applying it was because I think the second or third ingredient is this hand-filleted pulverized aloe vera. And if you didn't know, aloe vera actually in higher concentrations causes increases your blood circulation to your skin to reduce inflammation. And that's one thing that, like a problem that you have when you have melasma, which is something that I have. Increasing blood circulation and reducing inflammation can be very helpful in keeping it at bay. So I was like, oh my gosh, I have to try this product and I have to get over the smell. So I kept applying it, and I've really been loving it. It's so lightweight, and I've actually come to really crave the smell. It also smells of things like tamanu oil. There's a bunch of other different things in here, but I've really been like looking forward to the part of my day when I put it on and like craving it. So when that kind of stuff happens for me, I know that my body is telling me that that product is right for me. So let me show you how it looks. Because it has aloe vera, a very high amount of aloe vera in it, it kind of has this watery consistency to it, and you have to mix the bottle and squeeze this out every single time that you apply it. But take a look at that. Look at that richness. Look at it. So beautiful. And just, again, thank you Boxwalla for introducing it to me. It was something I would never have tried. Okay, next green beauty item is this Gressa Minimalist Corrective Serum Foundation. Now, I haven't really been using it long enough to give it a proper review, but I will say that I've been loving it. So Gressa Skin, basically their shtick is that it's makeup that's skincare. So the ingredients in this are actually super clean. It starts with broccoli seed oil. I wrote it down. I think the next is coconut oil. Let me go to my screenshot here. Then it has silica in it, horsetail extract, lemon balm. It has neem in it, which is nice for a makeup, I think, because it's like nature's antibacterial. So that helps for breakouts while you're wearing makeup. And the reason I went searching for this product, because I do have a foundation I love, which is 14E. It gives a flawless finish, great coverage. The reason I went searching for this product was because at about hour 7 or 8, the 14E sometimes left me feeling dry at the end of the day. So the reason I went searching for this product was because I wanted to see, because it's very oil-based, if it would last longer, if it would leave me with lasting hydration, and I'm very happy to report that it does. So this is what the killer is about this foundation, right? They say you need 2 to 4 drops. Well, let me show you what it actually looks like. Okay, that was 2 drops. That covers your entire face. Like 2 drops. And I'm serious, it works. And like, I have melasma, like I need coverage, I need blending, and I can tell you, I mean, I've been very impressed with how long it lasts. I can put it on at 8 a.m., take it off at 5 or 6 p.m., and my skin is still feeling good. So very excited about that product. But like I said, I haven't really been using it long enough to give it a full review. The one thing I want to add in, if that foundation intrigues you, is I've been mixing it with this product called Farzad's Veil by Earthwise Beauty. It's essentially a powdered sunscreen. You mix it into other products like serums or lotions. So I've been mixing it in with this foundation, and it's been working amazingly because this has a little bit of a white cast to it. It actually adds an extra layer of coverage, I think, adds a layer of opacity to the foundation. So I've been calling them the dream team. And when I've been using it longer, I will update you on that if you're interested. Okay, so I am now my next favorite is well, I'll just tell you about it. So I'm a talk radio junkie. I love listening to NPR. I love listening to Handle on the Law. My husband and I listened to Love Lines for like a really long time when you could still get it on iHeartRadio. So I was driving home one day and I heard this interview by Terry Gross. She was interviewing this British author named Zadie Smith. And they were talking about a whole array of topics, particularly her books and, cultural and social issues that related to the book. And I just was struck by this woman's perspective. She just had a very observant personality because she was an author. She kind of looked at every interaction and meeting of someone or a situation as just an opportunity for her to observe and learn from that situation or person. And she just sounded like such a beautiful person, so interesting that I really wanted to read her book. And let me read you one of the things that she talked about. So I actually went ahead and she had launched a new book called Swing Time. So I actually went ahead and picked up the book because I'm just so fascinated by her. I've got to read this book. So it's the story of two girls and their relationships as friends, with their mothers, with society. I could go more on and on, but this video is already 11 minutes, so I can't. But let me tell you about, like I said, the book's about their relationship also with their mothers. So let me tell you about the line that she said in the interview that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to read her book. So she was talking about parenting because Terry Gross was asking her like, oh, is this a way for you to write about your feelings about parenting? And she said no, like as an author, what she really loved to do was pull out issues and explore them from all angles in a way to hopefully stimulate conversation about them. So here's how she was talking about parenting. She said, for me, it's a constant daily, almost hourly lesson in personal humiliation and adult. And Terry Gross goes, not humility, but humiliation. And she responds, humiliation because we have so many ideas about ourselves, and children are here to destroy all of them one by one. And it's also about being seen. Like even if we don't have children, we are very aware of this because we've all been children to somebody else if we're alive. And we saw the people who brought us up, our parents or our caregivers. We saw them, right? And we saw all their sins, and we saw them very, very early on. By the time we're 10, we can tell you every hypocrisy of our parents. To then realize that that is happening to you the other way around is shocking. You're no longer judge and jury, you're being judged. And the worst part of it is you're being judged correctly. You can ask that judgment will not be too heavy, as Kafka says, but it's going to happen. And they won't be wrong, as you're not wrong about your mother. They'll be right. So there's the accepting that. I was just blown away by that statement. It put into words so many feelings I've had since my son became 2 with such a strong will and entered the terrible 2s, because, you know, he really has tested my being to the core as far as my patience and my reactions, and I can tell he already knows how to push my buttons. He's only 2 years old, and he already knows how to bring me to a breaking point. So that statement that she made, it just really resonated with me, that I was like, yes, in a very short time, he will know all of my flaws. And I'm sure he will remind me of them. So it's just an interesting, I don't know. I was just so moved and mentally stimulated by her response and thoughts that I was like, oh my gosh, I have to read this book. I am so excited about it. So I will report back on it, and that's it. Oh my god, this video is like 15 minutes. I'm gonna have to edit it down. But what did you guys think of the fire? Did you like it? All right, happy December 1st. It's December 1st, and I'll be putting this up tonight, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.